Steganography, the art of being invisible. Now, steganography is sort of related to a real-life cybercrime investigation that I've personally been involved in. After the September 11th attacks, the US government intercepted a few important emails. And those emails were believed to have been sent by the Al-Qaeda terrorist network or Osama bin Laden's men. So you can imagine how important those emails were. Because number one, they had been sent or they had been intercepted immediately after the September 11th attacks. And secondly, the US government had a lot of reason to believe that those emails had actually been sent by the Al-Qaeda network. So once the emails were intercepted, the US government, as soon as they opened the emails, the only thing that they found was photographs like these. Photographs of popular rock stars, actors, actresses, celebrities, sports people, political figures, and so on. And that's it. The rest of the email was completely blank. So the only thing that the emails contained were photographs like these. So at that point of time, the US government, unfortunately, had absolutely no idea as to what is going on. So they contacted a bunch of different consultants in different parts of the world to seek their cooperation and help to try and find out what these photographs or what these emails actually mean. So this case also came to my team, and my job was to try and figure out what these photographs mean. And to be very honest, for the first 2 or 3 weeks, I had no clue as to what is going on. But somewhere in the middle of the 4th week, what I soon realized was that this photograph or these emails sent to me for forensic investigation were actually a classic example of a very intelligent technique called steganography. So what exactly is steganography and what does it actually mean? Or what did those emails sent by the Al-Qaeda intercepted by the US government immediately after September 11th actually mean? Now, steganography is basically the art of hiding data or files within photographs, audio files, or video files. In the Greek language, steganography originally means covered or hidden writing. Steganography was first seen as early as 440 BC. In Greek history, there is a very popular tale about how there's a character called Demaratus who sent a warning about a forthcoming attack to Greece by writing the message or the warning on a wooden panel. It could be a piece of wood, and then covering that wooden panel with wax. So that is an old or traditional form of steganography, wherein you take a wood, engrave your message using maybe something like a sharp object, and then cover that engraving with wax, which sort of ensures that the wooden plank still looks very innocent and unsuspicious, but in reality, it actually contains certain hidden data. Some other examples of how steganography was actually being used in the olden days are, number one is of course the wax tablets, which is the wooden plank example that we just discussed. Second was, a lot of those kings, a lot of the rulers, what they used to do is, they used to pick their favorite slave and sort of, make them bald, shave off all their hair, and sort of engrave a tattoo containing the message that they want to transmit, and then wait for the hair of the slave to sort of grow back. And once the hair grows back, the slave was sent to the destination location, and at the destination location, all the hair of the slave was again shaved to reveal the tattoo containing the important hidden message. So that's another very interesting example of how steganography was actually being used in the olden days. Another example is using human urine as invisible ink. So what used to happen is, any regular letter which has been written using some sort of ink, of course you didn't have pens back then, and after the message has been written, they used to actually use urine of humans or urine of animals to actually write secret messages between the lines, and those secret messages were easily revealed when you actually put an iron. Of course, you didn't have irons back then, so they actually put some hot surface very close to the paper, and the secret invisible ink got revealed, and the secret message was automatically displayed on that piece of paper. However, unfortunately or fortunately, steganography has actually evolved into completely something different in the modern day era. Some modern day examples of steganography are as follows. Number one, you can actually hide files or data within photographs or images. Number two, you can actually hide data within music files, audio files, movie files, text documents, PDFs, game files, exe files. Absolutely any kind of file can nowadays be used to embed a secret message or to hide a secret message which is no longer visible to anybody who simply looks at that particular carrier file containing the hidden message. So the best thing about steganography is that, of course, you can hide the secret data. At the same time, the file that contains the secret data, that does not change too much. So anybody simply looking at that file, not knowing sort of that the fact that there's something hidden inside the file, they would not actually suspect that the file contains any hidden data. So what I like to now do is, I like to give you a few demonstrations, of course, in the next section, which show you how easily you can actually hide data using steganography in audio files, video files, photographs, PDFs, and even text documents.